This is the Skeptic expansion for Legends and Lies. It comes with these components: a rulebook, these 12 cards, which includes 6 giant squid expedition cards and an associated proof card, sucker marks. It comes with 2 new hoax cards called Government Cover-Up, 2 new wild cards called Science Weighs In expedition cards, and a coelacanth capsular expedition card. Each set also comes with one of a number of different types of Skeptic markers. To set up, take your Legends and Lies deck and remove the 2 wild expert opinion cards from the deck. They will be replaced by the Science Weighs In wild expedition cards found in the expansion. Additionally, if you have the Tasmanian Tiger found promo card, you can add that and mix that in as well. The deck is then shuffled by the player who takes the Skeptic marker. They'll be the Skeptic for the first round, and in a 3-player game, they'll deal 10 cards to each player, and in a 4-player game, they'll deal 8 cards to each player. In a 3-player game, every player will be the Skeptic twice during the course of the game, and in a 4-player game, every player will be the Skeptic once during the course of the game. For the cryptozoologist players, the game is played exactly the same as regular Legends and Lies. For the Skeptic player, there are a number of different options. The Skeptic player can, as normal, draw this 1 card from the top of the unknown or 1 card from the top of the tabloids. Optionally, he can also discard 1 card from his hand to draw 2 cards from the unknown instead of 1. The Skeptic doesn't mount expeditions. Instead, they play evidence against existing expeditions by laying it sideways like this. Also, the Skeptic player can play proof cards against existing expeditions following the normal 1 anomaly card per turn rule. The Skeptic player can also play the wild Science Weighs In expedition cards on their own in front of himself. At the end of the hand, the Skeptic player goes to the tabloids as per the normal rules. For every card in the tabloid that matches an expedition in play, the player with the largest number of cards in that expedition discards a card and gives it to the Skeptic player. The Skeptic player then goes through the cards in his play area. For every set of cards in his play area, regardless of the number of cards in that group, the player with the largest number of cards in that expedition must discard a card to the Skeptic player. Scoring for the cryptozoologist players follows the normal rules, with any expedition exceeding 10 points doubling in value for the cryptozoologist players. For the Skeptic player, they score 2 points for every card discarded to them, regardless of the actual point value on the card. In addition, the Skeptic player scores points for any hoax government cover-ups, hoax deathbed convictions, or the wild Science Weighs In expedition cards in play, regardless of who actually played the cards. They then subtract the point value for any cards remaining in their hand. In addition, if none of the cryptozoologist expeditions double in value, the Skeptic player doubles their score. After scoring is complete, the player with the Skeptic marker passes it to the player on their left who becomes the new Skeptic. They gather up the cards, shuffle, and deal for the next hand. Unlike regular Legends and Lies, where a game ends when a player crosses 100 points, in the Skeptic game a specific number of hands are played. In a 3-player game, 6 hands are played with each player being the Skeptic twice. In a 4-player game, 4 hands are played with each player being the Skeptic once. After the designated number of hands are played, the player with the highest score wins.